After listening to the podcast, I gained insight on the difference between information, persuasion, and coercion. I found that information relates a lot more to just being neutral, just stating the pros and cons, and essentially just saying a subject matter for just what it is. On the other hand, persuasion is a lot more one-sided, and you're kind of giving someone the choice and kind of wanting them to join, like, basically you're just being like-minded. On the other hand, coercion is very similar to persuasion, but it's a lot more manipulative. Coercion, kind of just guiding someone down a path, kind of leading them to the answer instead of giving them the free will to decide what they want to choose. One time that I overcame money when persuading someone was when I persuaded my mom to split a Nintendo Switch with me. This occurred as a result of her wanting me to get a job and be more productive, and after I did accomplish that, and started excelling at that, I asked her, if she could split a Nintendo Switch with me, as they are very expensive. They're around 300, and they can even get higher than that depending on the model that you get. And she said that she was proud of me and that she would be happily willing to split the price with me. One time that I overcame time as resistance when persuading someone was when I actually asked a previous teammate of mine to work out after we had around a 2.5 to 3 hour practice. And basically the way I persuaded him was just saying, we only have such a limited time before we have to go to playoffs and potentially play for a state championship. And I basically had to tell him that, there's only so much that we can do and control, but this is one of the things that we can control, and we can definitely excel and be better as a result of it. One time that I overcame method when persuading someone was actually this year. It was in a first year writing group project. And we had so many different ideas, and they were all great, but they were also just so very different. And the way that I was able to persuade them was just persuading them to kind of make a collective way of blending all of our ideas together and making a cohesive project, and it did extremely well. And one time that I overcame value when persuading someone was just as I said, just being on a basketball team, there's so many different personalities. There's people that are very selfish, there's people that are very unselfish, and people have different values and have different personalities. And I remember that the way that I was able to conquer that and kind of be successful was making sure that everybody was doing what they were good at, everybody was doing just trying to be better, and everybody was kind of blending in, kind of making more of a cohesive team, and kind of excelling together as a whole.